Eric Pausini here with 9 to 5 Sports. Going to be getting into the core plays here for NFL DFS slate week 4. Now, I do want to apologize to you guys real quick. Didn't have any video content out for you guys here on YouTube in week 3. Actually moved into home late last week, midweek on Wednesday pretty much. So didn't have time to give out the video content there for you guys. So apologies for that, but we are ready to go for NFL DFS slate week 4. Do have kind of a simple tool that I'm going to show you guys that I added on to the 9 to 5 Sports website as well for you guys. Just another data tool for you guys to use to, make better lineup decisions. So we'll start off here with the cover boy, Derrick Henry. Now in week 2, I was worried about Derrick Henry because I thought that the Titans would be playing from behind. And wouldn't you know it, they were. Okay, I did have Derrick Henry projected to get over like 5 receptions in that game, but I was worried that he would get phased out of the game. It was super nice to see them stick to Derrick Henry, though. They didn't take him out of the game or anything like that. We kind of saw that against Arizona where, they got down and they, didn't give him as many touches. Super nice to see that they were committed to him. They know that their offense flows through him. So that was great to see. Obviously, he's the highest running back on the slate, but I think it's going to be a safe play. I mean, we're going to get freaking 30 touches out of him. That is a lot. That is a lot. I don't know if we are going to exactly get that, but you're going against the Jets. You should be able to beat the Jets. 6th best opponent ranking for opposing running backs is the Jets. So you got Derrick Henry in a great matchup. Again, projected to score 27 DK points. The thing is, he should be locked in again 18 DK points with the upside to go for 30 DK points in this one. So for me, just got to be playing a lot of Derrick Henry for you guys. And then I also do want to mention Najee Harris going against the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Green Bay Packers, they're an okay defense. I will say that. They have actually given up the 2nd most receiving touchdowns to opposing running backs. Obviously, that's where Najee Harris has gotten a lot of his running back values in the receiving game. So he's someone, that 100 receiving yards last week, 43 receiving yards the week before that. I don't know if those numbers, the yardage is going to drop off, but I don't know if those targets are going to fall off that much. 5 receptions or so each game. I think we're going to start to see that more and more from Najee Harris. And if we can get a guy at this price point that's going to both get 12 rushes and also 5 to 6 receptions, that's highly appealing. That's a safe floor, but also has a lot of upside against the Green Bay Packers. Maybe they'll be playing from behind. We don't really know, but it is an exploitable defense, and that's just something I'll be attacking this week as well. So with those 2 running backs, you're going to be locking in probably around 45 total touches. So that is a lineup path that I'm going to be preaching for you guys this week. And then just looking at the quarterback situation as well, I actually really like Taylor Heineke going against the Atlanta Falcons. One of the reasons why I really like Taylor Heineke is mostly because he's had a safe floor with his rushing upside. He's really looked good, kind of moving inside of the pocket, and that's something that's appealing to me for someone that is able to extend plays. That's something I want to target. And you look at it, Atlanta's defense hasn't really been, pressuring quarterbacks too much. 11th least sacks given up, and then quarterbacks are not really throwing any interceptions against them as well. So 5th best quarterback matchup on the slate, Taylor Heineke. 23 DK points last week, 24 the week before that, and he had 10 in about a half of work in week 1. So we get a guy that's pretty much averaging in a full game 20 DK points per game in an easy matchup. I like that at 5.9. That's going to be highly appealing to me. The problem with him is that you don't exactly know which player to stack him with. I think we're fine just rolling him out solo stack just because of that rushing upside that he has as well. Now we're going to move down into receiver. So receiver, just going to keep it kind of safe, if you will. Keenan Allen at his current price point, that's just still too cheap to me. A lot of people have been smashing Cooper Kupp, which hasn't been wrong, but I've been smashing Keenan Allen. Really just at this price point, we're getting a safe, 10 DK points with the upside to go for 20 DK points. Continues to get targeted heavily by Justin Herbert. Since Justin Herbert has taken over in 2020, dude's been averaging 10 targets per game, over 10 targets per game. So, we can get 10 targets at least from Keenan Allen at this price point. That's highly appealing to me, and it should be to you guys as well. Now we're going to move down into kind of I don't know if this is going to be a hot take for some people, but some people might take this as a hot take. We got AJ Green. He's the receiver number 2 for the Arizona Cardinals. Kind of had that breakout game last week for the Cardinals, and that's going to be appealing to me. We can see his snap count's been there, 79, 84, 80. Targets have been there, 6 a game. A lot of people have been rolling, or a lot of people are getting excited for Christian Kirk. Well, I'm getting excited for AJ Green in a plus matchup here. 9th most points given up to opposing receivers. Obviously, Jalen Ramsey's probably going to be getting a lot of his time spent on DeAndre Hopkins. That's going to mean that AJ Green is going to be getting some quality targets, and I think he's going to have the upside to go out and score a touchdown as well. And then we'll just look at the tight end room. So tight end, I kind of like targeting the Carolina Panthers, okay? Dan Arnold is gone, and I think that's a lot due to one of the preseason studs at tight end, Tommy Tremble. I'm probably going to have to type in his name for you guys. I'll just pull it up here on the new tool for you guys here. So go to opportunities there. We can see. Scroll over to total opportunities. And we got it. So Tommy Tremble here, guys. So last week was able to convert his 1 opportunity inside the red zone. But he's had 2 total opportunities thus far. Snap count, snap count wasn't too high last week, but 26 snaps. I would imagine he would at least get 15 more snaps with Dan Arnold being out. So you give him right around 40 to 50 snaps. That's going to be a right around 60% snap share. Now, I don't think Ian Thomas is going anywhere, but they really like what they got in Tommy Tremble, and I think that's why they were willing to part with Dan Arnold, who had looked good as well. So definitely a player that I think at 2.5, it's going to be worth the risk. If he hurts you, well, that's the thing. He's not really going to hurt you. If he doesn't get a massive game at 2.5, that's not really going to kill you too much. It should be, 3 points, but it also could easily be like 15 points. Obviously, 15 points would mean that he scored a touchdown. But just kind of showing you guys the new tool here as well. Kind of a simple breakdown. It goes week by week, date by game, or date by date as to which the game was. I'll probably change this to like the week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 in the next coming weeks. But it gives you the snap counts, the opportunities, targets, and rushing attempts, and then scoring opportunities total. That's just any rush attempt or passing target inside the red zone, and then scoring opportunity percentage. That's just based on the team percentage, and then just looking at TD conversion rate. So Najee Harris, he's gonna need a converted TD here, guys. Really struggling there. 0 TDs converted inside for scoring opportunities. Obviously, had a long touchdown on a pass. So interesting stuff there, but those are going to be the guys I'm going to be targeting the most for you guys this week. Let me know which ones you are going to be locking in and which ones you might be worried about. I could see being a little bit worried about Najee Harris, but I do want to say, if we get news that Elijah Mitchell or Darrell Henderson are going to sit, that would also make Sony Michel and Trey Sermon at their price points just phenomenal plays. We're going to get at least 15 touches from both of them. Probably going to get 15 or 10 to 15 DK points there from those two as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe. If you guys want to join 95 Nation, links in the description below. Get you access to all the tools here, the lineup optimizer, and the weekly write-up. All right, thanks for watching as always. Let's keep cashing.